Good morning, everyone. I trust we're all well and that we have survived the festive season. I know it's already 10 days into the new year, but I hope we all have a fantastic 2025. May it be filled with prosperity and, of course, loads and loads and loads of new plant babies. So I've had a few questions relating to the death of traps and pitchers. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick video on how to trim your plants and send them for their pedicures and manicures. So first of all, Venus flytraps, pitcher plants, these guys are plants. So just like your plants in your garden, the traps and leaves will die over time. Remember that a carnivorous plant, your traps and your pitchers are actually leaves that have been modified over time to sort of adapt to their environment. So death is very, very normal. You're not killing your babies. Trimming them off is really just for aesthetics, so you don't have to do it, but obviously you don't want to have a gorgeous pitcher plant that is full with dead pitchers. So I just want to give you a few tips and tricks. So you obviously just need a very sharp pair of cutters when you are going to trim your Venus flytraps. Okay, so as you can see, this one here, the entire leaf is dead. This one here, the trap is only just starting to die, as is this one here underneath that. You can see the picture is, or the leaf is green, but the trap is completely black. Okay, what you want to do is you don't want to cut off the green stalk, because if it's still green, it is producing photosynthesis and it is giving energy to the plant. So all you can do is these big dead leaves, you can cut the leaf as close to the base as possible. And when it comes to your dead traps, you can cut the trap at the top of the leaf, leaving the green stalk. So that is still giving you some photosynthesis and obviously therefore energy to the plant. You can do that with all the pictures on your thing, and again you can see there, so there's a nice green leaf stalk there and a black trap at the end. You can just cut that trap off. The same will go with your Nepenthes. So you can trim all the dead leaves, the leaves off there. And when your pitchers are, when the entire pitcher is dead, you can see, so this whole thing is shriveled up and brown and going black in some parts, and that has actually gone up part of the stem as well. You can then cut this off as close to the leaf point as you can. Okay. What you don't want to do, so this Nepenthes here, you can see the trap is starting to die off. The top part there is dead and wrinkled, but the bottom part of this is still green. If there is any green bits on your pitchers, do not cut the pitcher off, because this plant is still absorbing nutrients from whatever is stuck inside there. You can, if you want, trim the pitcher halfway across, so you're just cutting the dead bits off, and you'll see inside there there's still liquid and bits of decay and bug and whatnot. I don't like doing this, because what this is doing is it's opening up this pitcher, so it's making the liquid evaporate more and therefore reducing the efficiency of the pitcher. So if you don't mind having a half dead pitcher, I would leave that dead bit on there until the entire pitcher is dead. Like this one here as well, you can see this entire pitcher is completely dead and shriveled up. You cut it right at the base there by the leaves. Oh, I'm missing this, there we go, by the leaves. The same will go for your sundews. You can just trim right by the base of the plant, the stalk of the plant, cutting off all the dead bits and the half dying bits. So this leaf here, you'll see the very tip of this leaf is dying off. Just leave that on. With regards to your trumpet pitcher, so the same will apply. So this picture here, you can see the top part of this picture is dead, the bottom part of it is still green. Again here, you can simply cut off the dead bit just to make your plant look neater. You are sometimes going to find, I might as well address this now, you'll see on this picture here, so the whole picture is beautiful and green, but in the center here you'll see it's got dead bits that are starting to die and go brown. Okay, all that is that this plant is full of bugs, and this particular section, it has absorbed as many nutrients as it can, and so it is killing this section off so that the plant doesn't take in too much nutrients. Believe it or not, too much nutrients is actually also bad for the plant, because it creates an imbalance of nitrogen and phosphorus and whatnot. So that is perfectly normal. That is just the plant's way of protecting itself. You do not have to cut this off, because the rest of the plant is still doing fine and is still obviously generating energy through photosynthesis. That is pretty much it. I hope that helps. As always, if you have any questions, drop me a line. Till then, happy growing, guys.